Please welcome the man of the hour, my colleague and partner in saving this city, George Smitherman.
I said to you before that the issue in this election is about what kind of Toronto you want. And I want you to know that I bring to this race a positive view about Toronto. A view that we have a fantastic city, but that our best days lie yet ahead. That there is more work to be done in our city to live up to our motto, diversity, our strength. And women are an important part of that agenda, and there are specific commitments that I want to make to you that if I'm elected as a mayor, I will work to advance immediately. First and foremost, I'm very hopeful that this election will produce a higher percentage of women who are elected as local councillors, and I will work as hard as I can. Thank you. And I will work as hard as I can to make as many of them members of my executive committee. It seems to me that if we could get to 50% representation in the most important roles in the group of people that lend support to a mayor, that would be a very, very wise decision. I want you to know that the work that's been done by organizations like Equal Voice and Maytree, who have been helping to make sure that organizations, from for-profit organizations, governments, and community-based NGOs, to create opportunities for internship, for board directorships and such, I want to make sure that these values are not just given lip service, but at the City of Toronto, we embrace these. Women should expect to see themselves in the most powerful roles that the city government has, leading agencies, boards, commissions, and corporations, and working with strong advocates like Pam McConnell. I give you my word that we will make this an even greater priority. I want to make sure that we create, thank you. I want to make sure that for up-and-coming women, the women that will be leaders of tomorrow and that are on the cusp of that today, have the opportunity to be mentored in roles like in the mayor's office and in councillor's office. Opportunities for women who have an interest in public life to see up close and personal what it's like, to get past some of the barriers that might be there for them in seeking all of the opportunities and all of the wonderful opportunities that public life has to offer. This city has demonstrated a capacity unlike, I think, really any other place that I could imagine on earth, to nurture me, to teach me, to bring me forward, and to give me those opportunities. And the debt of gratitude that I have is a debt of obligation to ensure that I, as a leader in Toronto, do all that I can to make sure that others who have diversity from one form or other, who have experienced some disadvantage of one form or another, are given advantage in Toronto. The Toronto that we know today is a beacon around the world, a place that people can look to, where diversity is celebrated, where respect for minorities is not just something that we talk about, but actually is ensconced in the laws called the Charter of Rights and Freedoms. But the obligation of a mayor in a city where diversity is our strength is to lead, and I have an obligation even greater than just that motto, because this son of Toronto has been by this city given so much opportunity. I will, with every ounce of energy that I have, which proves to be quite a lot, I have to tell you, I will wake up every morning, and as my feet hit the floor, I will be motivated with a sense of optimism, dedicated with a sense of passion, and I will do all that I can using the tools that I have, that come from experience, that come from my intellect, and especially that come from the training that I have received at the hands of women like Pam Gutteridge, who's here, who gave me really my first real job, like Barbara Hall, who nurtured me and continues to do so, albeit in the way that she's allowed, given her important role with the province of Ontario. And I ask of all of you who have come here today, and these other women who have signed this letter and lent support to my campaign, in the next 19 days, we must fight hard for our city. The issue in this election is, what kind of Toronto do you want? I'm George Smitherman. I want to be your mayor, and I need your help so that we can build an even greater Toronto. Thank you so much.